Household Words was an English weekly magazine edited by Charles Dickens in the 1850s. It took its name from the line in Shakespeare's Henry V, familiar in his mouth as Household Words. History. During the planning stages, titles originally considered by Dickens included The Robin, The Household Voice, The Comrade, The Lever, and The Highway of Life. Household Words was published every Saturday from March 1850 to May 1859. Each number cost mere twopence, thereby ensuring a wide readership. The publication's first edition carried a section covering the paper's principles, entitled A Preliminary Word. A longer version of the publication's principles appeared in newspapers such as the Argus in September 1850. Theoretically, the paper championed the cause of the poor and working classes, but in fact it addressed itself almost exclusively to the middle class. Only the name of Dickens, the journal's conductor, appeared. Articles were unsigned and, in spite of its regularly featuring an advertiser, the paper was unillustrated. To boost slumping sales, Dickens serialized his own novel, Hard Times, in weekly parts between the 1st of April and the 12th of August 1854. It had the desired effect, more than doubling the journal's circulation and encouraging the author, who remarked that he was 3 parts mad, and the 4th delirious, with perpetual rushing at hard times. That Dickens owned half of the company, and his agents, John Forster and William Henry Wills, owned a further quarter of it was insurance that the author would have a free hand in the paper. Wills was also appointed associate editor, and in December 1849, Dickens's acquaintance, writer and poet Richard Henry Horne was appointed sub-editor at a salary of 5 guineas a week. In 1859, however, owing to a dispute between Dickens and the publishers Bradbury and Evans, publication ceased, and Household Words was replaced by All the Year Round, in which he had greater control. The journal contained a mixture of fiction and non-fiction. A large amount of the non-fiction dealt with the social issues of the time. Serialized works. Prominent works that were serialized in Household Words include A Child's History of England by Charles Dickens, published from the 25th of January 1851 to the 10th of December 1853, Cranford, North and South, and My Lady Ludlow by Elizabeth Gaskell. The Song of the Western Men by Robert Stephen Hawker, The Dead Secret and A Rogue's Life by Wilkie Collins. Collaborative works. Dickens also collaborated with other staff writers on a number of Christmas stories and plays for seasonal issues of the magazine. These included The 7 Poor Travellers in the extra Christmas number with Wilkie Collins, Eliza Lynn Linton, Adelaide Ann Proctor, and George Augustus Henry Sala. The Holly Tree Inn in the extra Christmas number with Wilkie Collins, William Howard, Harriet Parr, and Adelaide Ann Proctor. The Wreck of the Golden Mary in the extra Christmas number with Wilkie Collins, Percy Hetherington Fitzgerald, Adelaide Ann Proctor, Harriet Parr, and Rev. James White. The Frozen Deep, a play written with Wilkie Collins and initially performed in the converted schoolroom of Dickens' London residence, Tavistock House. The Lazy Tour of Two Idle Apprentices, a non-seasonal collaboration with Wilkie Collins. The Perils of Certain English Prisoners in the extra Christmas number with Wilkie Collins. A House to Let in the extra Christmas number with Elizabeth Gaskell and Adelaide Ann Proctor. Other contributors to Household Words included author James Payn. A complete key to who wrote what and for how much in Household Words was compiled in 1973 by Anne Lawley, using an analysis of the office account book maintained by Dickens' sub-editor, W. H. Wills.